Welcome to Unit 11. This unit explores the range of technological advances that have been made recently and how this impacts on our everyday lives. How do you feel about the future? Listen and compare your relationship with technology with what these people say.
Well, I think communications are just huge now with technology. We have a family living in Africa and we communicate with them via Skype, via WhatsApp. I've had 3 exchanges with my family in Rwanda just today, and I no longer even think about it being a problem. We can have communications through the night with them if we need to. I think communications is the main one. And in fact, I teach via Skype as well. I teach children in Singapore and Hong Kong via Skype. And again, I've just got used to being able to do that.
I suppose technology in terms of enriching your educational experience. So for us having done a scientific degree, it's been hugely beneficial for more hands-on learning. So if you're not just reading about all these experiments people have conducted, but you can actually, carry out your own investigations based on, quite advanced technology that you would really have access to outside of your course, and it gives you such a bigger appreciation for what you're studying.
I can learn a lot of things from the internet, so I bring my computer everywhere, even traveling, so that still I can check information or learn something from the internet.
Technology has really changed the way that I work, and the way it's benefited me is that I can work wherever I am. I'm freelance, and so I need to be able to work in a lot of different places, and I wouldn't be able to do that without the technology that exists today.
In Japan, so I did research work, and my university was far from my place, but I did research work at home on the internet, so I think it was really good.
For me, it's about keeping contact with friends, family, being able to see what's around the world, because if it wasn't technology, we probably wouldn't be here. So it's a good opportunity, good experience, helps a lot, staying connected.
I think technology is definitely positively contributing to my life. It's really easy to keep in touch with family and friends, and obviously being able to research things, and especially right now as I'm traveling, I've made use of Google Maps, which has been really helpful, so I haven't gotten lost yet. I'd say yes and no. It's connected the world, but I think it's also given people the power to hide behind their screens and express negative opinions and hurt other people. But overall, I think technology is definitely beneficial for our world.
Well, I was working a lot in the street. I was a street salesman for a little while, and I needed to keep updated with my colleagues who were in different cities, so I needed my phone all the time, but I benefited from it a lot. Now that I can send emails from my phone, the unfortunate thing is that how useful it is in this day and age, I don't really want to use it all the time, because I do see myself sitting somewhere looking down at my phone instead of looking up, so that's a bit of a shame.
Well, I mean, the email is really useful. I can always communicate with my school, and just, I don't know, it's really good for communication, and I use WhatsApp, Outlook for my email at school. So yeah, technology generally just helps work, but I'm absolutely terrible at social media, so yeah, yeah.
I think there's lots of things the next generation won't appreciate, specifically around climate change, that we've done. I think that, I suppose there's advances in medical research and technologies which are making lives longer, which I think will be appreciated.
Hopefully that we stopped Brexit, that they voted Trump out, and that we made America sign back up for the Paris Agreement, and that we actually took steps to protect the planet and hopefully just started a culture where we're all just a little bit nicer to each other.
I hope what the next generation appreciates is that we have realised that we're doing damage and, you know, plastics and global warming and all these kind of things, and that we do actually implement the change. I hope they appreciate us for that, because I hope that we do that.
I think this generation's a lot more concerned about climate change than the previous one was, and hopefully if that pans out, then the next generation will benefit from that.
Hopefully we will build a country that's able to be competitive on the world stage and is able to provide all of its citizens and contributors with stable lives, food, healthcare, etc., and happiness. I hope that we're able to do that in the long term.